within the last 5 years, OK Humane and other organizations throughout the state have helped to increase the live release rate from Oklahoma City Animal Welfare to around 80%.
We are their only official partner that goes over there and takes animals from them on an official basis. Last year we took around 40% of the animals that came out of there. There are a number of animals that still could use our help. The goal all along has been to be a no-kill city, and the only way for us to do that is for us to take twice as many animals, for instance, from animal welfare. Oklahoma Humane Society needs a new building to help meet the needs of our community. What we're doing right now is 20,000 spay-neuter surgeries a year, thousands of adoptions. We're spread across 4 locations around town, north, south, east, and west. The multiple locations is difficult for us because nobody really knows where to go when they need a service from us. We have a facility out at the animal welfare building so we can evaluate their animals and bring them over. Then we have to transfer them to a foster and get them medically checked out in our medical facility. Then they have to bring them up to an adoptions facility to be able to get them adopted. We want to put all those services in one location.
OK Humane is a foster-based organization, which means that at this point in time, we require foster homes to place those animals into when we pull them from the shelter. A new building is going to allow us to place animals in a foster home, but once they become ready for adoption, we're going to be able to bring them back into the organization, and they're going to be on site for adoptions. Right now, because we don't have large kennels spaces, those animals are having to come to the adoption center and leave in the same day. And it requires a lot of effort on the foster's part. A lot of our fosters have expressed that they love fostering, but once their animal becomes available for adoption, it's very hard to get them back and forth from the adoption center to their home.
We could adopt out more if we had more than 16 kennels. Right now we have 16 kennels for dogs to be in. You know, right now we've got animals that could be waiting for months or even years. And that puts a lot of pressure on our fosters to be able to house those animals for us. If we don't have to do that, we'll be able to adopt animals much quicker. Oklahoma Humane is the largest supplier of spay-neuter surgeries in the state. With the new facility, we want to expand our spay-neuter offerings. We need to be able to get people in quicker. Right now, the wait is about 2 to 3 months. We want to get that down to about 2 to 3 weeks so we don't lose people that want to get their animals spayed or neutered.
My heart has always been in just helping adoptable animals find homes, but particularly helping educate our society, particularly the youth, because that's where change happens, is with young people understanding the changes that can make when we're not overpopulated, when we don't have dogs running in the street and cats overpopulating and causing problems within our community.
There is an animal welfare community problem in the South. Not enough people spaying and neutering their pets, not enough people caring about what happens to those homeless pets. We're going to fix that, but it's going to take a community effort, and the new building is going to allow us to be more of a presence in the community. We're going to be able to educate people more about the fact that it is a community problem. We get requests every day from people needing something beyond the scope of what we offer. But we know that there is a need for low-cost veterinary services. That is something that we would like to do in the future. The dentals, the bad ear, the skin problem, the hit by car that has a broken leg. We like to be able to fix those problems, but we are going to need more space to be able to do that. And so our dream is, when we build this new building, that we have an area where we can offer those types of services to the public.
As a non-native Oklahoman, we've lived here for quite a while now, and we've really embraced the idea of the Oklahoma standard. And that's just caring for one another, being neighborly, connecting with each other, helping out when anything is needed. And I think that that really can translate over into the animal population as well, because if we can teach children to be kind to each other, we can teach children to be kind to animals. And if we can teach adults to connect and live with one another and be tolerant, we can also teach tolerance for animals, especially those who are unhoused and need homes to go into.
This is an opportunity for us to show that we are dedicated to animals for years to come, long after probably all of us are gone. This is a long-term facility to help thousands and thousands of animals, and we all have to come together to make it happen.
Animals just have such a special impact on all of our lives, whether it's somebody that lives alone and has an animal companion, whether it's somebody that has umpteen children and they're teaching love and care through having an animal. I mean, people get out and start walking. People feel like they have a responsibility, a connection. Just watching through all the years that I've been involved in the organization, how many dogs have had that ability to connect with people in the community. I'm looking at this opportunity like now it's our turn as a community to connect and impact, get this building built so that we can make a profound impact moving forward and for many generations to come.
We're inspired by leading rescues and shelters across the country, and we're dreaming big. Overnight kennels for dogs awaiting adoption will mean more dogs saved and more options for potential adopters. Outdoor play yards will let dogs stretch their legs and thrive in our care until they find their forever homes. Interactive screens will make it easy for adopters to find their perfect match. We envision an expanded surgical space, allowing us to provide spay and neuter services and veterinary care to more cats and dogs in our community. An enhanced retail store will improve our patron experience by accommodating pet supply needs right on site. With a community education space, we can nurture the next generation of animal advocates. This building isn't just about bricks and mortar. It's about building a better future for animals and the people who love them. Join us in unleashing the possibilities for Oklahoma animals.